Thank you for joining the Leadership Conversation series. My name is Rendani. I'm your channel host. I'm facilitating the conversation. Now, today I'm focusing on the last series number 7, which is about change management. Now, let me remind you to go and get a copy of my book, The Balance Sheet Dialogues. The Balance Sheet Dialogues is about simplifying the learning and teaching of financial management and accounting. You'll never find a better book as far as that is concerned. It is available in hard copy from Groepsiewe online stores. It is also available in ebook format from Amazon Books. Now, let's dive into the topic. Let's look at the importance of change management. You would know that in the business environment, the only thing that does not change is change itself. Change is the only constant. You are guaranteed to encounter change. No matter how good or bad your business environment may be, the fact is that it can change. Now, this means that if you do not know how to manage good times, those good times will soon change into bad times. Now, if you know how to manage bad times, your bad times will soon change into good times. Lovely. But here is a word of caution. Those who fail to deal with the reality of change, reality will soon deal with them. Now, let's look at change management by way of definition. Change management is a process of planning, implementation, and monitoring changes in the organization. It is in 3 parts, which involves your planning. This is about implementation plans, developing those, developing designs, preparing resources and budgets, both material and human and financial resources, and schedules to manage the time aspect of implementation. Now, there's implementation itself. This is where the rubber hits the ground. The actual execution of the plan. There is monitoring. Monitoring concerns itself with tracking the implementation progress to make sure that the implementation is in line with the change master plan document, and where some tasks maybe are lagging behind time, the set time, this is where you fast track. It's part of the adjustments that you make. Now, change management helps to make sure that the change that you are about to implement goes smoothly and it is impactful. Remember, change in your organization could be about introduction of the new business process, addition of new product lines into what you are used to produce on a daily basis. It might be about modernizing machinery and your business processes. Anything that would impact significantly upon the operation of your business. Now, another compelling reason for change management is that it affects people, and people are generally afraid. We are generally averse to changing the way we do things. We want our comfort zone, do the things the way we used to do, the time we want to do them, and how the way we want to do them. Now, think back to the time when South Africa was about to transition from apartheid to democracy. I mean, you could touch the fear that was in the air. It was so palpable. Now, change management, fearsome as it may sound, it has got a lot of benefits, because if you don't change, you are gone. The benefits include less anxiety and stress, improved productivity. When people know what to expect, they are free to perform. Better communication, or definitely, because change management is going to force departments, silos, everyone in the organization to talk to each other. It will bring about improved decision making, because there is a lot of data insight that comes about, and decision making requires credible information. The change management process as a whole looks like this. You've got your planning, you've got your preparation. Number 3, implementation. You've got your monitoring and evaluation. Now, planning, it is about communicating clearly what is to be done by who and why, the what, why, and how and when of your plan. It has to be unambiguous. You need to be in the selling mode. You are going to have to sell so that people can buy into the promised land and want to go there with you. Preparation, it involves communicating change. Yes, where you are consulting with stakeholders, if there are unions, make sure that they are on board and be in that mode of selling the benefits of change. This might also involve training of employees on new processes, or if you are introducing new business process or technology. Now, implementation. This is where the plan is put into effect. There is implementation, there is actual work on the ground. This is where collaboration between different teams is important. The change management team and the employees and other stakeholders. Monitoring. This is where you are checking to make sure that what is happening on the ground, the implementation is in line with the plan. Where the implementation is not in line with the plan, you need to make some necessary adjustments. For example, where activities are lagging behind, they might need to be fast-tracked to bring them on schedule. Evaluation, you are looking at the results now. We have implemented. What are the results, the aftermath of the implementation? Is this what we bargained for? Now, how can you prepare your employees for change? Through training, through consultation and transparency. Make sure that you play open cards. The benefits, it will definitely bring you improved communication, better productivity, reduced stress because of the clarity that is there, improved morale, creativity juices begin to flow because now everyone knows what is going on. They are looking forward to where you are going. And improved decision making. Now, tips for successful change management. Make sure that your change management plan is clear, not ambiguous at all. Now, make sure that you use those communication skills to communicate effectively. I will repeat: sell, sell, and sell. Manage expectations. If people are expecting promotion, if the process will involve retrenchments, make sure that you clarify those things. Encourage employee engagement. Encourage them to remain engaged with the process. Now, also provide support to those who are struggling to cope with the change management process. Recognize and reward success to stimulate interest. Now, the tools that you are going to need for change management software, they are all over the show online, and you can also buy some of them from on the market. You also need change management templates to document, to monitor, to report, and all those kind of things, and to collect data. You also need change management training to support participation. You will also require resources such as your online ebooks on change management, webinars, and seminars. A change management team which is strong and effective is a must for a successful change management process. Lastly, regular employee feedback. Remember, communication is the glue that is going to keep your team together and your employees engaged. Now, takeaways. What do you need to take away? Change is very critical for your organization. If you don't change will deal with you. You'll be left behind and become irrelevant. Change is pain. Recognize this and provide and develop the necessary support. Provide the support. Stick to the process no matter how challenging it is, and make sure everyone is on board. Prepare everyone affected by change. That concludes our conversation on change management process. I am certain that you enjoyed this one. I certainly did. I'm your channel host and conversation facilitator, Rendani. Thank you very much. Ciao.